Tuddle.
Yep.
Are you going crazy? If I was to say, I want to look at, don't erase any of your texts right now. Put your phone down.
I was tweeting. I wasn't texting.
I think that you're texting, going crazy about the situation that's going on the hot mic with your buddy Colton right now. Is that true? Is that true?
No, I was not texting with Colton. I was tweeting.
There's no text.
No, there's not.
About Colton.
No.
All right, so kind of give everybody a backstory as to what's happening here.
Who, me?
No, well, yeah, because I got to text Roger, so I want you to tell everybody kind of the high stakes drama.
No, I was
the people might not be familiar what's going on right now behind the scenes.
Who were you sending a tweet to? Because there's no tweets.
It was a DM, Blitz. I don't understand why you're on my ass right now, Blitz.
He's on you.
It was just a question. You said you were tweeting.
And it was a DM. It was with your clonus. Okay,
so you were
me all the
DMing.
time.
That's fine.
But it was on my Twitter account. God damn, I don't want to fight with anybody.
With Triclonus. Another guy who, he's a great guy and all, but he's got a little heat right now. So now what does he do? What is the guy that's got a little heat?
Nothing.
He gravitates to the guy who's getting a little heat here. And they have like the, oh my God, society and everybody at the BRN are a bunch of dick
They have a heat fest.
A heat support group, right?
Yep, that's
Listen,
what it is.
just because I was trying to be nice and getting Colton a biscuit because he asked me to do it last night, I get called a bitch every single time. I don't think you guys realize if it was not for Colton, I would not be able to work here. So yeah, I try to do nice things for him. I try to do nice things for him because he's doing nice things for me.
Listen,
and I get called a bitch every single time.
So Palm Harbor Piping, our great guys at Palm Harbor Piping, which are sponsoring the studio, a new client, great people. Palm Harbor Piping brought us some breakfast, and it's the very coveted Chick-fil-A. And Blitz is the one that put the order in, and he knows who gets what and the kind of deal, which is great. And so we're out there, and we're starving, and we're all out there like literally, feeding livestock.
It's a feeding frenzy.
And Blitz puts it all out. And usually the standard protocol is the guys just usually, like Manson, me, Blitz, Cave, we try to we're kind of like the first ones in.
We're on a schedule.
Yeah.
We got 8 minutes.
Right. So the ancillary people, Blitz and those guys, they kind of move away a little bit while we just hurry and grab our stuff and get back in. But Blitz kind of has it all parred out, and nobody takes really more than they should. And, so Tuddle's in that, I need to get access to it fairly quickly, first category, because he's on air. And I wasn't even going to eat a biscuit. Let me tell you a story. He sets aside, he goes, I'm going to put some stuff aside for Colton. And Blitz goes, no, you're not. If Colton wants some of this stuff and he's here, he's welcome to it. But we're not putting stuff aside for people until everybody here that's currently here.
I wasn't going to eat anything.
Has picked it over, and there's extra.
I was going to take the biscuit that would have been for me and me only, and I was going to give it to him because I've already eaten something this morning.
And well, you didn't say
so
that. That's not what you said. You didn't say that.
I didn't think I had to explain myself. I wasn't going to eat the biscuit.
I don't care less. It's between you and Blitz, and he's full hot at you about it. And
I apologize to Blitz. I don't want any heat with Blitz. I like Blitz, and he's the last person I want to piss off. So I'm sorry, Blitz.
Well, why are you getting into it? If it wasn't for Colton, you wouldn't be working here.
Bubba, I wouldn't be able to work here.
Okay.
I'd have no place to live because I got kicked out of Ivan's place because he, for some reason, started becoming a troll and he wouldn't let me stay there anymore. So
I know you don't make a ton of money, but what bills do you have?
I'm saving my money and I help out around the house with my parents. I'm saving my money.
But literally the only bills you have is food and gas, right? Like you don't pay anything else.
Literally you could find you could have for $600 all in, you could find a place.
I mean, right?
Sure.
Well, no, I mean,
you're right.
How much money you got saved in that bank account? And by the way, cheer, you had 323, just cheered 1,000 bits. Oh, God.
Yeah, bits been kind of low today.
But I mean, if Colton's parents, if Colton's parents said today you got to go, you could afford an apartment.
Not with my credit. I know for a fact I couldn't get a place.
Well, you've been saving money, so you probably got a bunch saved up.
You just got to rent a room.
Yeah, I'd rent you a room.
Ne'er-do-well. Or Bubba.
I mean, because literally, other than food and gas, you don't have any other bills.
I told you I'd let you live in my RV behind the station for $500 a month.
All right, then we'll do that.
That's a pretty good deal.
Now, why are you doing this? Like this.
I didn't know that
like
this was going
Debbie.
to listen.
No, hold on. But Blitz says. Then I forgot to. I think I need to tell everybody. Blitz said when you said that out in the cafeteria, if it wasn't for Colton's parents, I wouldn't be living here. And I don't know.
I wouldn't be.
Okay, that's great. But then Blitz says, well, yeah, on yesterday on Bubba's show, Colton said otherwise.
And Colton said his family doesn't let people live on a couch. And he said, what are you going to do when his sister comes back into town?
And we talked about this last night between his parents and Colton. We talked about me sleeping in the extra room on a blow-up mattress. They didn't want me on the couch. We talked about this.
They are so
we already
sick
have
of
a
you.
plan.
Well, Tuddle, do you think that maybe they don't have the, they don't want to hurt your feelings and say, okay, it's time to go. So they're kind of using us.
I don't understand why.
Maybe they're trying to, maybe they went with maybe Colton told Blitz privately, "Hey man, help me get Pat."
And by the way, just so you know, he did not say that.
Well, I was just saying.
I know, but
you think that maybe they want you out? They just don't know.
Colton's on the hotline.
Oh yes. All right. Hey Colton.
Hey, good morning.
So do your parents? Like, what's the let's just get this out.
That's what I was calling to just set things kind of straight.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, so my sister, we're going to go visit her this weekend in Tallahassee.
Right. I heard. Are you guys have plans? You want to be out by 1 o'clock on Friday, and you guys are going to stay. And I mean, like I listen to your show more than you think. And you guys are going to go out, and you want to leave no later than 1 o'clock on Sunday. And you figured you guys were going to maybe even pack on Saturday night. Yeah. So
trying to be proactive about that.
Yeah. So you guys are going for this big Tallahassee weekend, and
Correct.
Tuddle's like Mr. Johnny. Like, who would want to bring Tuddle to anything right now? He's so depressed and Debbie Downer.
I don't know. I think he'll be all right up there, though.
Tuddle, can we be honest, Tuddle? Like, can we be boys here?
Yes, what, Bubba?
Is the Casey breakup deal, guys?
No, it's not that.
No, I think Tuddle said he was actually ready to party and go out and have a good time.
I am ready to have a good time.
Yeah.
But
I'm not in a bad mood.
You don't seem upbeat. You seem like...
Bubba, I hate when you do this, okay? You put words into my mouth. I was doing fine until that stuff happened. I didn't mean to piss Blitz off. I'm sorry that I was trying to be nice and get a goddamn biscuit for Colton and try to be his friend. I almost cursed there. And you guys are putting me in the mood right now because I was in a great goddamn mood. Why do you always do this to me, Bubba?
Buddy, I'm not trying to do anything to you. I promise you I'm not. I'm just trying to have funny and be and just have fun.
At my goddamn expense.
When my parents ask how work was this week, I got to tell them that I get farted on for a living.
You don't get farted on anymore.
You don't get. You know what? That's something now that you should. Probably
And I don't go around. Listen, and that's another thing. I don't go around and say what you guys spend your effing money on. For my marriage, I took over all the debt. That I did
You're
that.
still married, though.
And she didn't even have sex with you.
And you're not even legally divorced.
That's not the point. I'm trying to tell a story. Why do you even bring that up?
It's got my body like I just took some smack or something.
So I got tons of debt that I'm trying to pay off.
Right.
But I don't go around and asking you guys what you spend your money on. So why do you guys feel like you have the right to ask me what I spend mine on?
I'll eat an onion for the love of God. Just leave me. I mean, it's not a big deal, buddy.
Listen, buddy. We're just having fun, busting balls, just being boys. We're just trying to.
All right, so Colton, what did you guys talk about last night?
Okay, so I was calling in because to say, so we're going to Tallahassee this weekend, and the reason we're doing that is because our time's kind of getting close. Carissa's coming back. My sister's coming back home to the parents' house.
Right. So now, and by the way, you and Tuddle live with your mom and dad.
Correct.
And Tuddle sleeps, and he's pretty much lives in the garage until it's time to go to bed, and then he sleeps in your sister's old bedroom.
Yes, correct. It's only a 3-bedroom house.
Other than that, he's pretty much he's 80% of the times in the garage. He's the garage.
Yeah, that's where we all spend most of our time is the garage.
Right.
But still, nonetheless to say, when he's here, and my sister's going to be coming back, they're not going to share a room together, obviously. And then my father doesn't like having. I think most people would agree. someone living in your living room.
Yeah, I mean, you made it well known yesterday they don't want that at all.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to. And you know what? It's kind of old school, but you just don't want somebody sleeping in your general area of your home. Like, even if you were to sleep in, like a closet or something, it's better than just out in the open area.
Correct. So I've already, about a week ago, I started being proactive and planning this ahead, and I got with Lummox, knowing Lummox is moving into a new home.
Mm-hmm.
And Lummox said he'd be willing to, let Tuddle come stay over. So my plan was to have Tuddle come stay Sunday nights with me, whether it be the living room, the couch, whatever it may be. That way we can still have our Sunday fun day. He can stay Sunday night with me, party a little bit, whatever, and then go to work Monday morning, and then maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, stay with Lummox.
Like, almost like he's like a part of a couple. Man, it's like he's shared custody amongst
custody battle.
Yeah, it's a custody battle. It's a Tuddle custody battle is what it is.
But what we're all really doing this for is because we don't want Tuddle to lose his job.
Now, how about that?
I don't think anybody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Tuddle is absolutely gold. I mean,
I know, and
nobody wants to lose that.
That's why my parents feel really, really bad about it. But at the same
Fertilize
time, they're like their daughter's coming home, and they don't really know what to do.
All right, so hold on.
Because I see the way Patrick looks at her when she walks around.
Mm-hmm.
Every guy does.
So anyway, Tuddle, Colton, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so, what about your bedroom? Do you have an air mattress? Like, is your bedroom big enough to get, like, a twin-size air mattress?
I mean, I might be able to squeeze a little one in there. I got
That's
a lot of crap in there.
Yeah, why don't you get...
We've done it before.
Why don't you de-crap yourself out of your room, streamline your room, and get rid of all this crap that you say is in there and make a little room for your buddy so that a little twin-size air mattress would fit in there, no problem.
I thought you mentioned something about you were renting out a room.
No.
I did hear you say
10 minutes ago, you just said that. You said, I'll rent you a room, Tuddle.
Yeah, I did. I did hear that.
I take that back. That was me being completely irresponsible, just trying to show off. But I'm not interested in having Tuddle live with me. I really am. I got a really good situation going on where I am now. I got a lot of peace and quiet.
A twin air mattress won't fit in your bedroom?
Oh yeah, I got a spare bedroom even. But
wow.
Yeah. Well, it's Tyler's. I could have him come over and stay in Tyler's room.
Yeah, well, when Tyler's not there, he could stay there.
No. What do I got? What? Manson could have has extra rooms too. Like, make Manson. You want Tuddle staying with you?
Nah, we're all full up.
Meanwhile,
otherwise,
my parents don't have extra rooms, and you're trying to double dose them in here.
But you guys took in the stray to begin with.
Yeah, to try and help out, for the show. We wanted to have him.
I think it was one of those
a place to live.
Hey, a few weeks, maybe a month or two, get you on your feet.
Well, I don't think it's unreasonable for Pat to, Tuddle to get his own place. Like you could find a place and you could make it. I'm not going to say it's going to be a nice place, but you can figure it out. You can afford $500 a month. How much are you shipping over to Volusia County? How much are you giving your mom and dad?
I give them a little bit, and I'm taking care of all my debt from my divorce and my marriage because I want to build back up my credit. So one day I might be able to have something. But I don't understand. I don't know what I did to Blitz to get him on me or laser locked on me.
He's not laser locked on you. He's just bringing out, a conversation that was heard on the show.
Yeah, on the air.
On the air.
Tuddle, I have no issue with you at all. And in the kitchen, I was just ribbing you about the biscuit. I don't really care about that.
Dating.
But then you started going off.
No, but you guys all the time.
You hard sold.
No, you
Well, you were upset that Bubba called you Colton's bitch. Yeah. I didn't say that.
It always happens.
Okay, well, I've never said that.
I know you haven't. But I don't understand that.
Ned, what's wrong with saying you're Colton's bitch if you live with him and he's your best friend? I mean, they used to call me Hogan's bitch.
Yeah,
and
all the time.
I'm Howard's bitch.
Howard's bitch.
I mean, Ned, you got a Juicy Fruit's your bitch.
Yeah,
Manson's Donna's bitch.
Nah, I ain't Donna's bitch.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying. Hold on.
No, until you get home.
Hey, don't get mad at me. I was just kidding, cousin.
Nah.
But whatever.
Maybe just a little.
I'm onto something there a little bit. I'm completely outlandish. There's a little meat on that bone.
But Bubba, we're just trying to figure out
what's wrong with
something.
being Colton's bitch? Colton's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Tuddle, why does it make you so mad? Joey Logano is your bitch. You want a bitch?
He's pissed.
No, I just don't understand just because I'm looking out for my best friend, that makes me a bitch. I don't how you correlate the two.
So, but listen, because we're ribbon, we're dudes. You think I'm really Howard's bitch? Yeah, probably.
I mean, you would be.
But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Jokes, Pat. When did you stop learning how to joke?
No, I know how to joke. I know how to joke. You're right.
I've
This
been
is-
Not like we're
having-
having sex or anything.
this is
I've been having loose bowels and I'm not much gas.
this is all my fault. So,
You oversold the rib.
Yep, you're right.
I mean, we're like, hey, Colton's bitch. Oh, look at him trying to get a sandwich. Colton's your bitch.
I think he's on a bad setup.
Yeah, I think. You think?
I have been in a good mood all goddamn day. So please stop saying that. I came in here a great mood. I've been having great moods every single day.
Do you have a little anxiety about what your future may have? Your future housing situation. Are you a little Are you?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be? Because I got a good thing going here right now, and I like this job. So
Would they let him live in a tent behind by the pool?
I don't know.
don't
probably
worry about
not.
it. I'll find out and work it out myself.
Well, now you're being like, Ned,
I'll make it work.
Ned, I feel like he's begging off the deal, don't you?
Kind of is.
I mean, we're really got a good angle going right now. And then you just begged off on it.
I got a prime overpass near my house that you could,
I'll
it's
take it.
vacant at the time.
A prime overpass,
Yeah,
Ned?
it's a good one. Stays dry.
I'll take it.
So Colton, your parents are torn up because they don't want to say goodbye to Pat, but it's about ready. It's time to say goodbye.
Yeah,
When old
and,
girl
and,
gets
and
up
that's
in
the
here.
thing. She was my mother. Was like, if he wants to come over Sunday night still, so we can still see him. On Sunday night's our family dinner night, so she's still inviting him to family dinner.
Yeah.
Like, she feels really bad doing it, but
Pat,
like
just
they
throwing
said,
you a bone.
we're
Just
having another.
yeah.
We're having another my sister's coming back home.
I think your house is going in a different direction.
Yep.
The least household is going in a different direction.
Tuttle, that hurts.
Thanks, Colton.
Doesn't that hurt, Tuttle? But Lummy goes, my house is going in a different direction, and it's with you, Tuttle. You can be my friend and my roommate. And the thing about Tuttle is, listen to this, Tuttle, you can establish yourself as the alpha.
No, I don't.
I mean, right, Ned?
Colton, I'm
Ned,
not.
When you go into a new situation, Ned, he can establish himself as the alpha.
I don't want to be the alpha.
Exactly.
I keep to myself. Like you, I've been the ideal
But hold on.
house
but would you
guest.
not? But would you not agree that in you and Colton's relationship, he's the alpha?
Sure, if that's what you want to hear, yeah, of course. He's
I don't.
the
But
alpha.
hold on. I don't think anyone has ever said you're not a great house guest. The problem is you're a
Like-
house guest and you've been there for over half a year.
Well,
Yeah.
this is the problem. This is the
Fish,
problem.
family, and
So-
friends all start to smell after 3 days.
Well, yeah, but this is the problem though. So like when he's there, when he was working Monday through Thursday, it's not too bad. But if when someone's there 10 days, it starts to wear a little bit more on you. But still, that's not the problem. The problem would
Which
be
really is
it's
the problem,
not-
man. You would have projected that out as being the problem and said it's not the problem if it really wasn't the problem.
No, this is the problem. I'll explain to you. The problem is going to be if someone's staying in your living room for 10 days, you're having to walk around the air mattress, the shoes. And I'm not saying like the him. I'm talking about any guest. It could be.
Yeah,
it could be
it doesn't
another
matter who it
family
is.
member.
You don't have to explain to us to cover your ass. We get it. I'm on board with Doug. Absolutely. Full steam ahead on this one, buddy. Don't think I'm trying to be adversarial on your
But
decision.
we feel bad because we want to find Tuttle something, and that's why
Hanson,
I think
we
we
want to
found
find Tuttle.
Tuttle
The same as we want to find Tuttle a home.
Yep.
Hey, maybe we can have find Tuttle a home a telethon, and we could find you the best living condition.
And we were really hoping that Lummox was going to be, moved in by now, but it doesn't seem that way.
No, that makes you can't count on him for nothing. So, Manson, I think that we should do maybe find Tuttle a home telethon. Don't you
And we
think?
still have
I think
about
we
a month.
should.
Hi, this is Bubba the Love Sponge, and let me tell you about a great employee named Patrick Fowler. Never late, a really, really great guy, and all he needs is a break right now. Look at him. Look at the profile. That's a profile of a caring human being. Look at that. Jutted out chin, scruffy beard. And you know what? You can be looking at that daily, every day as well. If he was your roommate, he'd make you laugh. He picks up after himself. You want to be the ultimate Bubba Army supporter? I mean, Dad, that would almost get you, like if you adopt Tuddle, that would get you into the party next year, would it not?
Oh, absolutely.
A Tuddle adoption.
It sure would.
Ever thought about how you could be that upper level Bubba Army, royalty deal? I want to and get your year-end ring next March 7th, 2020, when 40 and 50 of the most honorable Bubba Army people are celebrating the year-end party. You could be right there with them. Just house Tuddle. Just house Tuddle for the rest of the year, and that'll qualify you to be at the year-end party.
Tuttle, I'll house you. Tuttle, I'll house you.
You're in my house now. Say what? Tuddle, I'll house you. Tuddle, I'll house you. Tuddle, I'll house you. He is in my hut now. Say what? Tuddle housed all night long. Say what? Tuddle housed all night long. Say what? Tuddle house all night long.
Colton, you want me to set a biscuit aside for you later?
Please.
Okay.
All that for that. Tuddle, how mad are you right now? Are you like mind effed? Tuddle, has this been an overload for you?
Nope.
You know you've overloaded a psychotic person when you ask if you overload them and they only go, nope. That means that you have absolutely short-circuited them.
I'm fine.
100% short-circuited.
Listen, Mansion will tell you, man, anytime somebody says, I'm fine, like when you ask Donna what's wrong and she goes, I'm fine, that couldn't be anything more of it's not fine.
That's the worst answer you could get back. Fine.
Manson, I'll be Donna.
What else
And
do you want me to tell
I want you
you?
to call me babes and everything, and I'm going to give you like the worst thing you could ever hear. Ready?
Hey, babe, what's going on? How's it going? You looking good today. How you feel?
Fine.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, you start replaying.
gotta go mow the lawn.
What have I done the last 2 days that would really piss Mama off?
Yep.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
did
gonna go
that.
home. Hey, honey, I'll be mowing the zero turn UPO. See you later. I'll see you in about 6 hours. When I get higher, so I can deal with this situation, right?
Exactly.
Imagine, have you ever gone out and you sized Donna up and she gave you one of those fine deals and you just crept out, went out back, did a track meet, and you're like, okay, now I can maybe deal with this a little bit better.
No,
So
'cause
babe,
it,
what's going on?
usually it makes it worse
Oh, really?
because you get a little
Desensitized.
freaked out.
Yeah, because then they get mad that you didn't know that I'm fine meant
Right.
not fine.
Right. And then they get mad, Manson, because you think it's kind of funny, actually, that they're mad at you. Be like, babe, why are you mad at me? Whatever.
Yep.
And then she gets madder at you. Colton, you can tell that your friend's hurting right now. He's at a
I know. I feel bad.
I do too. God darn it. And you know what? I mean, let's just be honest. Tuddle is, he's the brunt of a lot of our jokes. And we are trying to find him a place to stay. But God damn it, the guy can work. He's funnier than hell.
Yep.
I'd hate to lose him over a housing technicality.
I agree.
When you can find it in your heart. We'll just take month commitments.
And we have a month. We have a month is what we have. That's what we have. And
All right,
Yeah, we'll figure out something.
All right, so we got it. Let's call this July 1st. So we got till August 1st.
Well, when's your sister actually coming home?
I believe, it's like July, end of July, early August.
Okay.
So we got a month.
So we got a month that everything's going to be fine, the status quo at your place.
Correct.
So we got a month to adopt him out.
That's correct.
Manson, you can get a cute puppy adopted out in a month. No
Yeah,
problem.
they call it now when you're giving away it's a rehoming. We have to rehome him.
Tuddle, do you give us the permission to rehome you?
Sure, do whatever you want.
Oh, like that was a real jovial one.
Listen, I'll figure it out on my own.
Sure, do what
Bubba,
you want.
what do you want me to do?
I'm worried about you, Pat.
No,
I don't wanna
you're
lose
not
you.
worried about me. You don't give a goddamn about me.
How can you say that?
You don't. Or you wouldn't be doing this right now.
How can you say that, buddy? How can you say that I don't give a goddamn about you? How can anybody in that? Hold on, no, how can
Because you've already listen.
No,
Bubba.
you listen to me.
Okay.
And I want Manson to partake in this, and I want Blitz, and I want Caveman as well. And Colton, you work here, so let's get you on the phone, and I want everybody just to be totally honest, okay? In the midst of the last, 2 years that we've really been struggling, in the last couple years where times are really tight and the people that work here really, really believe in what we do, and we're kind of a family.
And I do.
And no matter what you hear on the air, deep down we effing love each other. Like, you know, I do anything for Manson. He he just by hanging on and being my bit guy and what have you is saying, you know, I think we can maybe make it. Like, you know, most guys would have been gone years ago.
Still got a shot.
So, you know, he's still my guy. And Blitz isn't making near what he could in the private sector. And Caveman's underpaid. But we all, at the end of the day, no matter if we rib you or we're not, or you're part of a high spot or you're not, you know what? We stick together and we really, really, really do care for each other.
I think we're all friends first and coworkers second.
Can I stop you right there? You've already said and made it well apparent that you only need Manson when you've threatened me over my job before. You said the show goes on with or without you.
It does.
Exactly.
It does.
I understand that.
The show
and
does.
I take that.
I mean, if you leave tomorrow, flip out, whatever.
I'm not flipping out. I love working here.
We'll be okay. That being said, I think that you're brilliant, and I want you to always be part of my on-air team. I mean, everybody here is replaceable. I'm replaceable.
Yeah, nowhere in this conversation at all has it been said that we don't want you here. We're trying to find a place for you to stay so you can stay here.
And I'm trying to be funny about it. And
I'm
trying to be funny about it and create this high stakes, good cop, bad cop, you know, work it a little bit. And you're now like kind of messing up the work. And the fact when you start saying that, you know, I don't care for you. How can you say that? How can anybody in this building say that? Nobody's making what they should, but everybody knows that I'm not sitting there living high on the hog, and like I'm suffering as well. And the people that are here now are ones that
I get
truly
that.
I need, and we want to be here.
Right, I misspoke. I didn't mean it. But I know you care about me. You take care of me. You gave me a job. You've given me a whole bunch of second chances, third, fourth, fifth chances. But I don't think you understand how much I love this job and how serious this is. And I don't think it's a joking matter because this is serious.
Hold on. You don't think that this job isn't as serious to me or Manson or Blitz or Cave? You think that we got, you know, all of us have $300,000 in the bank and whether we lose, and if we keep this job schmob? Hell no. Economically, we need these jobs too.
I understand that. I completely understand that. But what I'm saying is,
our jobs mean as much to us as your job does to you, in the way that it determines, you know, the bills that we pay and the people we support. You think Manson, you know, I guarantee you Manson probably isn't as happy as he always could have been. And if he was financially independent right now, I don't know that Manson would be here. And I get it. And I don't know that if I had $4 million in the bank right now and my house paid for, that I'd want to deal with any of you people.
That's the thing about it is I have nothing. I've lost everything.
And you think we have much more?
I think everybody here is in that same boat.
Pat, who is in a better boat than you? I don't even own this building anymore.
I know.
Tuttle, when I'm the richest person in the building with $3,000, I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. Colton, I wasn't going to quite go there, but way to really just, you know, throw the anchor out there, buddy.
I really wish I liked all you guys a lot more and I'd lend you some money.
Well, I mean, goddamn, you're not even real.
True.
You give us some of your Monopoly money there, buddy?
Yeah.
Ned's got millions in his imaginary scrapyard.
Yeah, I wish I was as happy as him. I wish I was a foam puppet right now, a lifeless foam puppet that had no responsibilities in life. Ned, you know what? That gig and you aren't too bad after all. If somebody could just play me and I could just be dead or a puppet.
Best gig ever.
You know how much more peaceful my life would be right now if I was not really a real person and I was just a puppet? I could live in infamy.
A lot.
Damn. A lot.
I said Beeffoot's got the best gig around.
He does.
So what I'm saying,
Manson, only if our parents would have diagnosed us as being special back in the day and got us into the special group, you know, because once you get in that special highway, then they just highway you through the specialness of life. But you got to get on the on-ramp at
immediately,
you know, kindergarten or 1. They got to get you on there, right? So, you know, he got put on the special ed ramp at 1 or 2, first grade or whatever, and then they've express highwayed him, have they not?
Couldn't talk until he's 9.
Just grunt. God dang, it's not such a bad gig after all. He's doing better than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
He's happy.
Hey, Bubba, can I run to go finish up?
Yeah, you know, we got some chicken sandwiches here. They're getting cold. If you don't hurry and get here, buddy.
Well, thank you. I'm going to go finish what I got to do, and then I'm heading in.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
It's just disturbing that you are so upset that you think we're trying to make fun of you when it's in our best interest to make sure that you find a place. And why not make it a radio bit? Do you know how funny Tuddle's new housing telethon will be? And we get people on the phone and they're selling their various properties to you.
Listen, I'm down for anything. I didn't even shishi then.
Can I get a shishi ruling?
No,
please?
I was talking normal.
Manson, can I get a shishi ruling?